The only thing I care about is either this eventually being proven correct, which will look something like this, or if it's invalidated, which will look something like this, okay? A breakout above the top, then I'll call the invalidation. But now though, Trueflation, I still maintain this is nothing more than a counter trend wobble, just like the one that came before it that ultimately resolved to a violent spill to the downside in the inflation. And I believe that's what's coming next for the CPI metrics too. Of course, we're still in this weird time where the government has gotten right to these inflection points and then either lost the data or shut down and decided it's not going to release it. And again, I'm still calling this very suspicious because if we use something like Nowcast, you can see inflation plummeted off a cliff. And this is right at the moment where, again, they refuse to release the most recent CPI data prints. Kind of suspect to me, but you could call it incompetence if you want. Again, I'm still making the case that the whole CPI and inflation is sticky narrative is indeed a PSYOP, because right now, if we look at shelter, CPI shelter in blue, okay, inflation looks persistent and sticky, and like the Fed needs to continue to be overly restrictive with its monetary policy. However, when we substitute for a real-time metric like ALNRI, this thing has been deflationary for over a year and a half, okay? So again, I make the case this is a PSYOP and it's just a manipulated CPI basket that is giving us these seemingly sticky prints.